So for our first session, we welcome Dr. Sriram K. Vasudevan sir, who holds a PhD in embedded systems and he led technical AI at Intel Corporation. He has over 11 years of industry and academic experience, authored 47 books, 14 patents, and 150 plus research articles, and is an Intel One API certified instructor and ACM distinguished speaker. Sir, we invite you to the session.
All right, thank you very much. There is a small correction in the introduction that you have given. I have got about 19 years of experience and not 11. Okay, so that's one of the corrections that I would like to convey. But otherwise, thank you very much for the opportunity. And I've got a demo-driven session today. It's going to be completely supported by demo. And we will learn first few things in a very theoretical way as everybody does. And then we will go on to the demos. That's going to be more interesting. Okay. So I've got 3 demos for you, which I have recorded and it's going to be more interesting. But before that, let's learn something theoretically as well so that we can get the foundation properly made. So you can scan this QR code to get to know more about what kind of work I'm doing, what kind of opportunities are available with respect to AI, Gen AI, all those things. So, and I'm an IoT expert as well. So you've got a lot of contents there. It's my YouTube channel. I request you to have a look at it. And if you like the channel, you can kindly subscribe. And you can be in touch with me through YouTube, LinkedIn, and I'll give you my email ID as well. I hope I am audible. Can you please confirm, ma'am? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, audible, sir.
All right. So we will get into the session straight away without further ado. Waste management is not just about collection and disposal. Our topic is going to be very simple. It is about intelligent waste and resource management in smart cities. Waste management is not about just collection and disposal. It is about addressing a very complex, growing, and most important challenge that we have. The traditional systems are all following in a very linear way. So if you see that, they collect, they transport, they dump, and they forget. That's the way people work traditionally. But is that the way we have to go? No, sir. The approach is not sustainable. So we need to go ahead and get more sustainable way of handling it. So if you see that we have got better ways to do it, we have got better techniques to handle it. We have got IoT coming into picture. We have got AI coming into picture. So we can make it more sustainable. Globally, if you see the municipal solid waste, we call it MSW, the municipal solid waste is projected to increase by 70% in the year 2050. So from 2.01 billion tons today, we have got 2.01 billion tons today. It is going to go about 3.4 billion. So we have got about 2.01 billion tons to about 3.4 billion tons is the projection that we have. So it's going to be a tremendous increment, and it's given by World Bank actually. So you can understand the importance of handling things there. It's going to be more and more sustainability that's going to come into the picture. Urbanization, consumerism, and rising middle class population in the developing countries like India are accelerating the waste generation at an alarming rates. It's really, really very heavy, and it's a problem that's for the globe. But as India, we are having a great problem. The landfills are filling rapidly. Many cities are running out of their designated landfill space. For example, in India, landfills like the Ghazipur in Delhi are as tall as 65 meters, which is equivalent to 20-story building. So that much waste we are dumping. It's going to be a problem. Ghazipur is a very famous story. So we need to really think about it. So e-waste and the hazardous waste on the other side is a dangerous thing that we have in our mind. So with the digital lifestyle, we have e-waste coming into picture. You tell me honestly, everybody in your home will be having at least one mobile phone if they are adults. So we have got 3 or 4 mobile phones at our home, and I have got 4 mobile phones at
Do you
my
want to
home.
send a message or make a call?
And the 4 mobile phones, if they are getting totally into a non-working condition, what will happen? So do we really clearly segregate them and discard the battery waste properly? No, that's a major problem. How many of you have the habit of eliminating this kind of battery waste or e-waste properly? How many of you have discarded it? How many of you have discarded the e-waste properly, be it the computer, be it the mobile waste, be it anything? How many of you have done that? Many of us would not have done that, right? So we are into trouble. We are into challenge. So with the digital lifestyles, we are expected to reach 74 million tons globally by 2030. Think of it. We are dumping sometimes into the ocean. We are dumping it sometimes into the city central collection fields, but that is not the way it has to go. Hazardous waste, medical, chemical, industrial, all these are also spiking up, creating risks of toxic leaks into soil and groundwater. We are not leaving anything good to our next generation. I'm telling you, our next generation will curse us, and the generation after that will say that we are the worst generation ever they can cite in the history, because we gave them AI, we gave them IoT, we gave them data analytics, we gave them smartphones, but we did not give them water. We did not give them fresh air. We did not give them anything that they really want for a sustainable lifestyle. So, lack of segregation at source is the biggest problem. At the household level, at the industry level, at every level, it is a challenge. Without doing that, it's going to be a problem. There is a high collection and transportation charges that are also there. Collection and the transport charge account about 60 to 80% of the total waste management cost in the city today. Inefficient routes, manual collection methods, poorly planned infrastructure, all these make waste handling very expensive and very unsustainable. Also, the environmental and the health related risks. The landfills release methane gas, which is 25 times more harmful than the CO2. So, burning waste releases dioxins and other harmful chemicals. We have seen in the cities, right? They dump it and they burn it. That's going to cause respiratory diseases. So, all these are the super problems that we are having. So, in short, the waste management challenge is not just about the volume of waste, but about inefficiencies in the way we handle it. If we don't act on it right now, the cities will drown in their own. I'm telling you, we are going to drown in our own waste, and it will create environmental, human, and health issues. So remember, we are going to get drowned in our own waste. Is the best way I can tell you how serious is this problem. This is a definite serious challenge. So remember it. I hope I can go on the same speed. If you feel like I'm a little faster, let me know. Okay. Um, Again, what is the challenge that we have right now? The waste management challenge as such. Sriram, tell me what is the challenge that we have. I'll tell you that very clearly. Smart waste management is not about high tech solutions. It starts simple, practical, and it's going to be very nice for you. Globally, cities are moving from traditional collect and dump model to a circular economy approach where waste is treated as a resource. Globally, it is happening that way, right? So, it is more becoming like we are using the waste as a resource. Reduce wastage at the source is the major point that we need to understand right now. The most effective waste management is preventing waste generation in the first place. Second is encourage reduced packaging, minimal plastic use, and sustainable product designs. For example, supermarkets in Japan and Europe promote reusable bags, bulk buying, and minimize packaging waste. They always encourage it. You buy it bulk and you avoid packaging it as different components altogether. Instead, you package it all at one go. This is what Japan follows. Yes, that's a great idea. And the next one is reuse resource wherever possible. Reuse wherever possible. The item should have longer life cycle before being discarded. I use a phone, sir. After 2 years, I want to change it. Just because I don't like it because it is 2 years old, I'm changing it. No, that's not the way it should work. Items should serve their complete life cycle. Reuse can be direct. You can reuse the cloths, reuse bottle, reuse electronics, or you can go ahead and innovative approach to make new products out of it. You can swap products with the ones who deserve it. For example, you have a phone or a laptop or an electronics item or anything, and you want to discard it, you can go ahead with swapping it with somebody who needs it. So that's the best way. You can avoid this becoming a waste. Recycle with efficiency is the next point. Recycling ensures that materials like the plastics, metals, and glass are reprocessed for new use. Segregation at source is very critical. Mixed waste reduces recycling efficiency dramatically. I take Sweden as an example here. Sweden recycles nearly about 99% of the household. because citizens separate it properly. So whose responsibility it is? Every city is now asking, every municipality, every corporation is now asking you to separate waste as degradable, biodegradable, non-biodegradable. So we are segregating it. If we are doing it, that's great. If not, we should do it. Sweden is 99% efficient in it. Then comes the recovery of energy and materials. Beyond recycling, smart cities also recover resources through waste to energy plants, biogas from organic waste, and composting. Singapore is the example right now here. Singapore's Tuas South Waste to Energy plant. It converts non-recyclable waste into electricity. They convert non-recyclable. Recyclable to electricity conversion is possible, but Singapore does it in an altogether different way, where they get electricity from non-recyclable things. We can use IoT and data for decisions. We can use smart bins with sensors, and we can measure the fill levels smoothly and notify the collection teams, and it will reduce unnecessary travel, unnecessary commute. And importantly, data analytics helps optimize the routes, reduce fuel cost, and predict waste generation trends. I will pick Spain again here. Barcelona uses IoT enabled waste bins to cut down collection cost and improve efficiency to the greatest extent. Citizen participation is the key. Yes, no matter how advanced your technology is, no matter how great your initiatives are, no matter how much focused your government is, if your citizens are not interested in doing what you want to implement, then it's a failure. So, as a citizen, you and I carry more responsibility than anybody else. So, we have to feel that it is our country, it is our resources, it is our future, and let's be a little bit selfish here as well. It is our children tomorrow. You are not leaving behind your property to your children. Instead, you are leaving behind carbon to your children, which is going to kill them in a bigger way. So, citizen participation is the most important thing that I want you to look into. Without citizen, it's not going to work out anything. Singapore enforces strict penalties for littering, but also runs a large scale awareness drives, which means I will do as a government the best, but I want the citizens to support me. Without citizens supporting me, without citizens being part of what I do, I am a failure. I cannot do that. So, policy and governance support is the next one that we have to see here. The government regulations, the policy, infrastructure investment, all these are super critical and very essential. Without your government investing, without your government putting up some sort of infrastructure efforts, we cannot imagine what can be the best result. So we need to really think about it, and we need to invest money and educate people. Without policy support, recycling markets, segregation rules, citizen incentives will not scale. The EU Circular Economy Action Plan drives policies across the member states, the European Union, for long term sustainability. They do it very nicely. So let's conclude it in a very nice way here for this slide. We have three R's traditionally. Always the three R's are used here. Three R's are reduce, reuse, and recycle. And they have now expanded to five R's. The five R's include reduce, reuse, recycle with recovery and responsibility. Of course, technology plays a very big role, but smart waste management is ultimately a partnership between governments, businesses, and citizens. Without compliance and participation, even the smartest system will fail. I'm going to show you one quick demo where we have built a sustainable initiative to measure the quality of the water all very quickly, but in a very effective way. I'm going to show you that right now. This was awarded by Government of India. This was awarded by CAI, the Confederation of Indian Industry. This was awarded by Cisco and a lot more organizations. You can see how sustainable the initiative is from the way we have built the product. I will walk you through that. You can see the demo. I can also tell you very importantly here, we used the Wix Action 500 boxes. We used the 7-Up bottles. We used Maruti 800 tire tubes, PVC pipes, all these for building our system. So we are reusing, we are recycling, we are doing everything with respect to the R, and the responsibility with recyclability coming in into picture. We as citizens should be responsible. I'm going to show you the demo right now. Just have a look at it. I'm sure you will love the demo. And all these demos can be shared with you. I will also display the QR code at the end of it so that you guys can have a look at it. And that way you will be able to know more about it. Right? I'm going to play it. Just confirm in the chat or show thumbs up if you are able to listen very clearly to the audio.
Water is one of the most important resources that we have today. 97.5% of the available water resources are salty. That means we cannot use it right away. Only 2.5% of the fresh water is available, and out of which two-thirds is already locked in polar ice caps and glaciers. Only 0.5% of the water is consumable, and that's what we are using for agriculture, industry.
Can you can you hear me? Am I audible? Can one of you
Yes.
confirm that? Yeah, thank you.
And day-to-day activities as well. Due to the increased pollution, every day there is pollution here. Increased pollution, the water crisis has increased, and World Health Organization says that 0.007 percentage of water only is consumable and is potable. Due to this pollution, 1 billion people in the world today are denied with appropriate sanitation and water resources. Due to this, the most affected countries and region are Africa, Latin America, and Asia. We suffer with water crisis. When there is a problem, there is always a solution to it. We are coming up with a solution of smart water which is going to ease the quality monitoring, and all these are done real time with cost effective approach as well. We have done a simple but effective and frugal product for you to monitor the quality. We have built an USV which is called Unmanned Surface Vehicle with all techno capabilities which can monitor the quality, and there are 5 versions for it. This is the first version where we have built our boat in a plastic throwaway material. This is an USV. In the first version, we just tested it for navigation. You can see that we have taken 7 up bottles as floaters in 2 sides. Everything is built by us from the scratch, and this is a great engineering work that we have done from the scratch for us to build this USV. We tested it in our university's water resource, and
Can you see that? This is a Vix Action 500 box. In the parallel, you can see that we have got two 7-Up bottles. I cut the bottle as half because it needs to be a floater. I took my son's helicopter, which was a toy actually. So we took it up and then we made this. This is the way we can be even sustainable. We can use technology for sustainability very easily here.
it was very nicely navigating, and we had just 2 simple microcontroller boards and Bluetooth modules for supporting our navigation. We used the phone's accelerometer for moving the boat left, right, forward, and back, and all these are done very nicely. You can see the propellers are also made by us, and this is tested for stability. The second version, we had to include the sensors, which are temperature sensors and pH sensors, we have included into the boat. And the USB then carried these sensors, and we started getting the data. The data about the pH of the water and the temperature of the water are all uptime real time now. Now we need to use this data to do further analysis and to understand the quality of the water. But this boat is not stable, so we started building it up in a better way. And in the carpentry, we sat with our team and we built this beautiful USV. This is fully capable. All these are built by us right from the scratch, as I told you already. And this is a great learning for us. With a very simple investment, we did not invest much of the money here. So it is a very simple investment. We could build this boat with a simple circuitry. And this boat is 100% independent right now, that it can go collect the data and come back. The point is very simple. We are not taking one drop of water even back home. We are taking the data alone. We store data and we don't store water. We do not waste one drop of water even against the current method which is being handled all over the country. They collect water, they send it to the lab, they waste that water as well. We do not have that method. We collect data, we analyze it, we provide you real-time analytics. And you can see that the boat is fantastically moving forward and backward, left, right, all these. And we have also geotagged it right now with GPS support. It gives you the temperature data, pH data with geotagging nicely, and that's going to be shown to you in the second part of this video. You can see that there is a tire tube which is kept under the boat, and that's from our car. Now, this is our 20 cross 50 swimming pool in our university. We wanted to visualize how the data looks like, and we wanted to know if our boat works, our USV works fine in this kind of tough environment. So we made our boat flow, we made our boat go into this swimming pool for n number of times, and we collected a lot of data. This is a fast forward of the trial that we have run in our swimming pool in our university, and you can see that the boat is moving and it is collecting all data. I'll show you the data right now in next few seconds so that you can understand how you can look the data, how the data can look like for your easier reference. We collected around 2000 entries of data per trial run, and we have a lot of data right now about our swimming pool. You can see the data collected in the left hand side, and the first column is the temperature, the second column is the pH, the third and the fourth columns are the lat and the longitude coordinates. And now we are going to see how we can generate the temperature clear path. I have set the value to 1 here, which is column 1 temperature, and I'm setting the range right now in front of you, and we will get the temperature clear path map generated. We have integrated the Google Earth to MATLAB, and it is spotting the swimming pool right away in front of you in a very nice way. And you can see that we have tested it on a very sunny day, so the temperature range is high. Now we are going to get the clear path for the pH. I have changed the values accordingly. I'm setting the range from 1 to 14. And when I generate the clear path map, I can get it immediately in front of me, and you can see it right now. And we have done it immediately after chlorine is added to it. So you can see that the pH is maintained in a very nice way. Now I'm trying to change it as well a little bit. I'm going to show you even the slightest of the changes, which is being captured nicely in the clear path map by changing the values here. You can see that I'm changing the values right now. And when I generate it, it is going to show even the slightest of the changes, which is a very appreciable feature. We also have made another version which is going to be very helpful for you to test the quality even in your overhead tanks. It's small, solid, and very efficient. You are seeing that in front of you right now. And the most important point is we could generate this kind of data with a single sensor set. Now you can see that we have generated a perfect pH and temperature clear path map. We can add more sensors to it if we get more funding, and this can be made more meaningful and more data can be given. We can predict, we can analyze, and we can give you the perfect data without wasting one drop of water. Thank you very much.
How's it, friends? I need thumbs up, thumbs down, good, bad, ugly. Great idea, sir. I want feedback. I was a professor, so I always want feedback. Can you type your feedback? Or show thumbs up or whatever it is. Did you like it? Friends, speak out. Connecting and then not speaking is not right. Thank you, Prem Vadana. All right. So I request you to be active. Otherwise, it's of no use. Sitting in a Saturday and then listening to the session without interaction is not great. Right. Let me go to the next part of it. I'll show you a couple of more demos as well. That's going to make life even more interesting. Let's get into it. How technology can be used in the sustainability? What kind of initiatives can be done here, and how it is going to be exactly useful? Technology is a real game changer in the waste management. IoT devices, AI systems, and mobile platforms are making the waste collection smarter, faster, and even more sustainable. Let's look at some real examples. The smart bins with sensors, fill level detection is what I call it as. So, smart bins are fitted with ultrasonic sensors that can measure how full they are. Instead of trucks collecting the bins on fixed schedules, they can collect only when needed. Barcelona, Spain, as I told you, have implemented smart bins, and they cut the cost by 30% by reducing unnecessary trips. GPS enabled waste trucks is the next efficient way. The trucks equipped with GPS provide real time tracking of movements. Fleet managers can monitor the routes, optimize performance, and ensure real accountability. It also improves the transparency, reducing fuel wastage. AI for optimization. Can we use AI somewhere? Yes, sir. We can use AI for route optimization. AI algorithms can analyze traffic, bin fill level data, and city layouts to recommend the most efficient routes. This reduces the fuel consumption, collection time, and emissions. Example, in the Seoul, AI-driven routing has led to shorter travel times and cost savings. Then, do we have predictive analytics, sir? Yes, Predictive analytics can be used for collection scheduling. Waste patterns can be forecasted based on seasons, festivals, or local events. Predictive models prevent overflow during the high waste periods and avoid unnecessary pickups during low waste time. The Finland always uses predictive analytics to anticipate waste spikes after holidays. Automated billing for waste disposal is the next area which we can focus. Smart billing systems charge citizens or businesses based on the actual waste they generate, thereby encouraging the reduction at source. It is commonly known as PAYT. They call it as pay as you throw. This creates financial incentives to produce less waste. In the South Korea, PAYT is implemented and they reduce the household waste by nearly 40%. Mobile apps for citizen reporting can be the next way. Apps let citizen report illegal dumping, overflow bins, or request pickups. The crowdsourced data helps the municipalities to respond quickly. In Singapore, residents use apps to directly notify the municipal authorities of waste related issues. Last but not the least, we have got energy efficient transport. Cities are experimenting with electric or hybrid garbage trucks to reduce carbon emission. Some waste fleets are powered by biogas derived from organic waste itself, closing the loop sustainability. Stalham runs buses and some waste collection vehicles on biogas from food wastage. Let's quickly transition by understanding the fundamentals here. The integration of IoT, AI, and mobile platforms have turned waste management from a manual, inefficient system into a smart, data driven ecosystem. So these solutions are not just cost cutting, but also improve the citizen engagement and environmental sustainability. So it is technology plus it is technology for the people, of the people, and by the people. Without technology into picture, we will not be able to achieve anything in sustainability. So, having said that, I'm going to show you one more demo, which is going to be very interesting on understanding how sustainability can be achieved with IoT, AI, and deep learning all together in the agriculture sector. So this was awarded by AWS and we got the first prize in the AWS International Contest. I'll show you that right now. See that and let me know if you like it. We have covered multiple aspects of how AI can make agriculture even more sustainable. It is technologists, that is you and me, we can do wonders all together. Just have a look at it. I'm sure you will like it.
We are the U team and we are very happy to present our product for this finals, the AI harvest. We are going to get the farmers aided technically and it's going to be good for the country. What do we propose? We have a two-in-one solution through our proposal. Well, it's fully implemented as well and AWS is backing us in the technical implementation completely. It's going to be interesting as well as easier for you to understand. Well, we are having real-time perishable tracking during transport. This is one part of it. And the second part of it, real-time crop disease identification. Both this together make our proposal very strong and very usable. Well, let's go with the first part, the real-time perishable tracking during transport. One side of it, we are seeing that there is a lot of loss incurred in the agricultural producers. The statistics are devastating, which shows that 92,000 crore rupees, the kind of amount that we are wasting in the agricultural produce losses is so huge and it is thrice as the agricultural budget, the Financial Express cited. And another side, people are dying without food and people are starving for food. 14.5% of our population is undernourished. 1 in 4 children are malnourished and 24% of under-5 deaths go in India. So one side we are wasting, another side we have necessity to the biggest extent. Also, if the food products that we consume are already spoiled, it creates a lot of other side effects. Listeria, cholera are some of the examples that I can cite immediately. Well, how do we connect it to our problem statement? Very simple. At the source, the vegetables and the perishables are properly protected. At the destination, they have got proper protection with all the cooling facilities. But during transport, there is a tendency that it goes spoiled. So what do we do? We monitor the quality of these perishables during transport, and based on our analysis, we will suggest the caretaker to deliver the perishables before they get spoiled to the right person at right time. Yes, it's possible and it's simple to do as well, and we have implemented it. We can take the temperature, the odor, and the humidity data, and we push it onto the AWS, and we do our data analytics there, and we analyze the quality of each box in the vehicle. And each box will be graded, and most importantly, this will be very easy for the driver or anybody who is going to take care of this process to deliver the boxes. There are 10 boxes, each of them will be graded. All these boxes will be graded as A, B, C accordingly, and A is the best quality, it can reach the long distance. B is of medium quality, can reach 4-5 hours, can tolerate 4-5 hours of travel. C is normal quality, which means it has to be delivered much early. I'm going to show you the demo. Also, the moment the grade is given, it will not only stop there, but also we will suggest you at which exact place it has to be delivered. And this is totally powered by AWS, and the architecture is presented to you in a very simple manner. We take the temperature, the humidity, and the odor data. It goes on to our Node MCU, and we connect to AWS, and there we do all the processing, and we get a very simple detail for the end user to analyze and understand where exactly the boxes are to be delivered. And this solution will certainly get the boxes delivered, I mean the perishables delivered to the end user on time before they are getting spoiled. And this will retain customers. This will make sure that India turns healthy by consuming only the healthy food. And we enable this through the complete implementation, which we are going to see right now. I'm very certain you will like the demo, and we would like to listen from you after the presentation.
Here you can see that I have got the complete system set up along with the vegetables. We are going to monitor the quality of the vegetables real time. Here we have certain vegetables available, out of which we have purposefully kept some vegetables which are rotten. This is rotten, this is rotten, this is semi-rotten. Now we have got sensors here. This sensor will be capable of measuring the temperature as well as humidity, and this sensor will get the odor. So once the data is uptime, it will be transferred to the microcontroller which is here. My pencil is marking you that now.
This microcontroller will collect all the data and it will be pushed onto the AWS. You could see the way the data is being pushed onto the cloud right now. And this data is real-time entered onto the cloud, and one could see the data being entered. We monitor the temperature, the humidity, and the odor. All this data will be analyzed carefully, and that analysis will help us in understanding the grade of each box that we transport. And based on that, as I told you, we can deliver the boxes at appropriate places, and that will be helped through the map that we have connected to our app. Once you see the demo, you'll be able to understand that, and this data notably is collected completely real time, and now we are going to see the way the app is working.
Now I'm opening my app which we have designed, and you can say that after some point in time you will get the grade for each box. Here the first box which we have has got the grade C, which means that it is having poor quality, which means that it has to be delivered at the earliest. Now where to deliver it will be the point now we need to address. Click address and it will immediately take you through the map. And here if you start navigating, it will also give you the complete path for the driver to assist him towards delivering it properly. All this happen real time, particularly the decision making and the map update happens definitely in real time, which will help the driver to make the decisions immediately to deliver the box.
Well, having seen the first part of the demo, it's time for us to understand the second part of it. The second part of it would be definitely better than the first part, we hope, and you would certainly like it, is our assumption. Right. Healthy organic crops, AI to rescue. What do you mean by that? Simple. We are going to monitor the quality of the crops right now. The first time, in the first discussion, we presented you how to monitor the quality of the perishables during transport. Now we monitor it during the time of produce itself, which means we will grow it right. We will grow it right, we will send it right, we will deliver it right. So it's a complete cycle that we plan it, and it's a complete end-to-end process that we propose you. And real-time crop disease monitoring and insect identification. That's what we are going to propose. Very simple. There is no technique which can help the farmer so easily to identify which insect has affected or which pest has affected the crops. Now we make it very simple. The farmer can just take a photo, upload it, get to know what disease the plant or the crop is infected with and what solution they can go ahead with. All these are done, and all this happen real time. And the farmers are also very friendly right now with the mobile phones, and Android has made it possible. So we capitalize that advantage. With the power of AWS, we could get all these done little faster and accurate as well. As of now, we have identified 30 diseases and we have taken inputs from the farmer to appreciate it. And we can expand this any further with the inputs of more expert people to make the system a little more reliable and stable. Right. When you see the demo, you'll be able to understand this completely. And we used VGG16 feature extractor and completely powered in the backend by the AWS. All these are done real time and you'll be able to understand the demo very easily. The demo is presented to you right now and I hope you will like the demo. You could see the demo here. You can either take a fresh picture and upload it, or for the demo purpose, we are uploading it from our database. We are selecting a leaf image and we are uploading it. Immediately, it will be analyzed and the results will be available for a quicker reference about the disease.
Apple seed or apple rust.
As you could see, you got the display with the detail of the disease. Also, a voice alert has been given. Now we are going to test it with another leaf image and it will help you in understanding the system better. We are taking another crop image. We are uploading it right now and you could get the result immediately in front of you. All this happens real time and you could get the result now.
Healthy.
As you have seen, this is a healthy leaf and there was no disease. Now we are going to take one more leaf finally to get the understanding enriched and I'm going to do that right now. Let me take another leaf and we will see if it has got some infection by uploading it to our system.
Corn maize common rust.
Yes, it's infected and we got the disease detail as well. As you have seen, this is all real time and perfect. We hope you like the demo. Well, to summarize, you have seen two demos, two parts of it. First part ensures the transportation flaws which are corrected. The second part ensures that during the growth itself, we can monitor the quality of the plant and we can make sure that it gets better and more revenue can be generated for the farmer. So we take care of the entire cycle as I already conveyed. Now the entire system is real time. We can identify the crop disease. We can ensure crop health. We can ensure hygiene and geotagging is presented as well. This system is absolutely scalable and the farmer will be happy, which is the most important thing for the country to grow, we strongly believe. And the end user will be happy and healthy, which is also important for all of us. And we give you Android and web application and overall we can retain the customers. This will turn the entire country very healthy as well as rich. We thank you for the opportunity and we look forward to receiving more opportunities like this and we thank the whole organizing team. Thank you from the U team.
Did you see the way how sustainable agriculture can be made with technology? We used AI, we used IoT, we used both, and we ensure that we are able to support farmers to the best possible extent. Remember, technology is very helpful and useful, and you got to use it at the right place. Without you using it in the right place, I don't think you will be able to really get things done nice. I have shared the link of the YouTube channel which I told. That's my channel where I teach a lot of stuff. Go ahead and have a look at it, and I welcome you to subscribe as well. And I'll be very happy to know that. And most importantly, we can interact quite often. So the next one is going to be very interesting. Sir, you are talking about smart cities and sustainability. Agriculture, you spoke. Can we have something for the airports? Do we have some idea about airports, how sustainable airports can be made? Yes, I've got a solution for the airport, and I'm going to show you that right now. This was awarded by Adani, and we got the best award from Adani for this innovation. We have done a very small thing, but it is going to contribute a lot to the Indian airports. So have a look at it. Sustainability can even be smaller, but only thing is you need to realize it nicely.
Hello, we are very happy to present our product for this hackathon. We have covered three important aspects which are to be noticed for a complete and end-to-end seamless airport experience for the visitor. Well, it starts at the entry. We'll make sure that we are allowing only the right person into the airport with the support of technology. This will make sure that the contactless process of verification will also. How do we allow people inside the airport through our technique? Second, we are ensuring hygiene in the airport. We have made sure that all the toilets and lavatories are very clean in the airport and we get the complete hygiene ensured for the commuters and the passengers. And finally, we get the feedback from the customers, I mean our visitors, that too without touch. They can just go ahead and smile to show that they are happy and we have captured to understand the feedback. Now, having said this, we are going to go through the demos of all these three and it is going to be definitely interesting. Let's start with the face recognition. You could see that the UI is very nicely designed, and we are going to train our system first with the face. The person, when they are booking ticket, their facial image will be captured like what you are doing right now, and the white bounded box says that this is in the training phase. The moment the picture is captured, the user is expected to give the name, phone number and Aadhaar card. I am going to give the details right now, and once it is given, this part is over. This phase is very easy, and this is going to feed the input to our system, and when the person enters the happen based on the training that has happened at this phase. You can see that we have fed the data and it's all done right now. You can see the way we are training the system by clicking train. This can be more modularized and can be made much better with your inputs. Now, assuming that the same person is entering the airport, now we are clicking the button verify. The moment it is clicked, the name, phone number, other details with a welcome message is immediately prompted with a green bounded box saying that this guy is already known to the system. This is absolutely contactless and 100% secure. This is based on deep learning, and we have got 100% accuracy in this approach. Having said that, if a person who is not registered or who is not exposed to our system, if he tries to enter the airport, you can see that name is unregistered, phone number is unregistered, ID is again unregistered. Please register to proceed. He will not be allowed and he can be blocked right away there at the entry. Having said that, the next part is the cleanliness. The airport lavatories are at times very stinky, and we have got a solution for it. This is the simplest of the setup, where we have got sensors which are connected to the microcontroller unit, which is connected to Wi-Fi. This data will be sent to the cloud, and this sensor is capable of understanding the cleanliness through the presence of the gas there in that particular region. Now this area is very clean, where there is no contamination. It is very clean, so the data which is entering is in the range of 300. You can see that, and this goes to the cloud, and this will be processed, and we will get a clear update in the app that can be given to the airport manager about the cleanliness of the lavatory. And this is very simple yet a very efficient technique. We have used a very simple sensor set, and we have used very inexpensive microcontroller, and airports are all connected with Wi-Fi, hence this won't be difficult at all. This data is going to help us in understanding if the lavatory is clean or not. I am going to show you the part where we can understand the cleanliness through the app with much more ease. Now, this part is done in a very clean environment. Now, where are we going to go? We are going to test the same setup in the lavatory, where we can get much more different data showing the cleanliness level in the lavatory. Now, I am very near to the lavatory, and I am keeping this sensor set, this unit near the lavatory, and this will get me the data. This data is again much different from the data that we have got from the clean environment. So I can understand that this is the data that is acquired from the lavatory, and this is again processed, and we get an update in the app. You can see that the moment I go closer, I get the data, and it is in the order of 450, 440, something like that. So this is definitely different, and it tells me that the lavatory has to be maintained and it is not clean. We are in the lavatory zone itself is clearly understood through the data that we acquire. And this is all very simple, and we have used very inexpensive setup, which means we can implement it all over the airport as well, ensuring hygiene. Hygiene is the most important thing that we should give our customer, and there should not be any compromise in that. Now, this data goes onto the app, and it is very easily handleable by the managers of the airport. And I think this is very much needed for anybody to ensure safety. You can see that we have got the app where we can track the toilet, dustbin, all the status can be clearly tracked, and this is a very simple to use app. Now, when you click the toilet status, we will be able to understand the level of cleanliness of each of these lavatories. For example, I'll show you that right now. When I click the toilet status, I'll get the list of lavatories that are available, and you can see that restroom 1 is nasty, which has to be clean. Restroom 2 is clean. So likewise, we can get a clear picture for all the lavatories, and we can monitor it. Even inside the flight, we can take this pattern, which will ensure high level of hygiene for our commuters. Once they are safe, they'll definitely want to come again, and they will like the whole journey. On the whole, this is a very easy to implement. At the same time, very efficient setup is what we could convey. This app is also well designed. Well, the third part of it is very important, where we are going to understand the human emotions. You can see that I am now showing my face and my emotions are captured. We are very special in understanding which emotion is dominant over all the emotions, because nobody is 100% happy or 100% sad. You can see that now it is anger, which is the dominant emotion, male 39, everything is recognized nicely, and this is absolutely real time. So with this, we can capture if the user is giving feedback, showing happiness or showing anger emotion. Now the same system has to be tested for female as well, and I'm going to show you the way the system works for female. I'm going to get a woman testing the system, and there again it will be very nicely working, and you could see that. Her emotions are neutral right now. The age is 26, female. She's happy right now, and happy emotions are connected there. And surprised, she is surprised, and you could see that immediately reflecting. And now she is anger. She is showing anger, and the anger is also reflecting very clearly. Having used this setup, we have decided and we have designed a very neat system where we can understand the emotion levels of the visitor, and from that we can understand the feedback from the customer. I am the commuter. I have a very happy experience. I'll smile on the camera and I will leave. That's connected to our system, and we will get 5-star rating for that. I'm very angry with the service that the airport has provided me. So I will leave an angry emotion. So I'm connecting it to star again. I'll get only 1 star for it. So every day, how many visitors are there? How many of them gave positive feedback? How many of them gave negative? Do they have any voice comments for us? I can also record the voice comment, and it is done with ease. I'm going to show you all those, and we will cover variety of emotions starting from angry and then sad, neutral, happy and excited. We are going to go first with angry, and I have uploaded that right now. I was angry, and you could see that the emotions are immediately calculated and understood, and we will get only 1 star, and the minion is very unhappy there. The minion is angry. The minion is sad there, showing that the feedback is not what they expected. Gender is male, age group is 18 to 40, and it is also asking you what can be improved. The anger emotion is captured perfectly, and it's given only 1 star. So every day I can understand how many of them gave angry emotions. Now I am sad. I am going to give a sad emotion which is going to be uploaded. I am not angry, I am sad. So see that there is a mild difference between these two, and I'm going to upload that right now, and it will be connected immediately, and our system will get you exact update in terms of number of stars. Now you could see that I'm very sad, and I'm uploading it right now. All this happened real time, and the user need not spend a lot of time. So 2 stars have come. Angry will give you 1 star, but sad will give you 2 stars, and the age group is proper. Now what's the next emotion? Neutral. I'm going to show a neutral emotion. I was neither happy nor sad. So I'm going to give you a neutral emotion, and again that can be clearly understood and recognized by your system. I'm uploading it right now for your quicker reference, and you could see that we've got 3 stars. And what can still be improved? The minion is happy there, you can see that. And we can also have other cartoon characters there, like Popeye for the 80s kids, Minion for maybe 90s kids, and Chota Beam can be used for the recent day kids. And now the next emotion is happy. I'm going to show you a happy emotion, but it's not excited. Excited is given by the people who are really very happy and really so much happy about the service will give excited. Now I'm happy, I'm okay with the service, so I've given a simple smile. You can see that this goes into the system, and immediately it gets connected, and you could see that we've got 4 stars, and thanks for your feedback has come. What service made you happy? We can understand where the customer was happy, and we can present a dashboard as well to collect that feedback. And we also have a voice recording mechanism where the customer can simply say that this is the service I liked. Now the final emotion is excited. I'm going to be very excited right now, and I'll see how exactly my system behaves. It's very simple and easy to try. I'm going to do that right now, and all this have been extensively tested for all the genders, most importantly different age groups, and we have got a dashboard designed beautifully for you. I'm going to show you all that, and it will be really exciting for you to see as well, and I'm certain you will like it. Now we are going to go with the excitement emotion, and this emotion will be taken into the system, and we will get 5 stars. And we are going to test it right now. And all this happen absolutely real time, and they are based on deep learning techniques which has been trained absolutely for the requirement. And this can be tuned little better based on your requirement. You can see that I'm excited, and the input is going into the system. And thank you for the feedback. I got 5 stars. Age group, gender, everything is identified. Minion is so happy lifting hands. And what service did you like the most is the question that's asked. Now we have got a system where we can also give audio feedback. Food is served on time and the service is very good. I'm going to give this as the input, and you could see that right now. I'm going to give this as input note, and this can be recorded. Food is served on time and the service is very good. Stopped it. This input will be going into the system, and this will be available as a translated voice feedback in the dashboard. You can see that this is the intuitive dashboard that we have designed. We have got The age group clearly segregated as children, young, middle-aged, old, male, female, everything is done, and translated voice feedback is there. Food is served on time and the service is good is present there. All these are really presented in a way that anybody can understand, and the data collected is getting value only when you present it in the way that people can understand. That's what we have done, and the dashboard is really intuitive, and you can see that how many people have visited, and month wise we can get the summary, day wise we can get the summary. This will make people understand, make the managers understand where things go wrong, which age group are attracted more, which age group are suffering more, or what can be improved. It's all about improvement. There is only feedback, no failure is the point that we are trying to convey here, and all these things have been done real time, and this will not take a lot of investment from your side as well. This is going to be done at a very cost efficient manner. At the same time, we are getting you the perfect data presented in a perfect way without be forcing the customer to spend a lot of time. They are not given any Android apps where they are filling data. They are not given any paper or pen. Nobody has time to do that, and we are getting the feedback yet in a very efficient manner. And all these together makes our system complete. We are ensuring safety, we are ensuring hygiene, and we are getting feedback. All these are making sure that our system is the best, and we hope that you like our system. Thank you very much for the opportunity. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
If you see that closely, I've shown you the plethora of opportunities available in agriculture. I've shown you in the water management. I've shown you that right now in the airport. The one thing that we missed is medical. Do you have any opportunities in medical to be sustainable? Yes, sir. We can do wonders in the medical as well. And I'm going to show you one such implementation that I love doing. This is one of my most favorite projects that I have done with a lot of sustainability in thought process. So watch that. And after this, I'll take up your question. And I'm sure you will love it. I'm very sure, 500% sure. Just have a look at it with full Josh. I'm sure you will like it. Just give me a second. Something is wrong.
Okay, sir.
Are you able to hear it nicely? Could you please confirm?
Yes, sir.
Friends, can you confirm if you're able to hear it?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
No, no. Did you hear the demo? I mean, I have played a video. Were you able to see that?
Yes, sir. We are able to see the voice is also not audible.
Right.
for the doctor to verify who are all the patients or who are all the users in his vicinity who are using the ADM machine. Also, it would enable the doctor or any responsible person to add the details of a particular patient if he enters for the first time into the ADM machine usage arena. So, for example, if you see in front of us, we have got an iOS app developed, and there we have got a provision for registering for the doctor himself. First time the doctor himself has to register, and we should give him some unique name as well as email ID can be generated by the government authority. Here we have tested it clearly with some email ID as per our wish. I am doctor@adm.com, and the mobile number is consistent here and it will be unique as usual. Hospital name, all these things are to be generated by a valid authority and thus can be given. And we are getting the password created, and that password is also confirmed here. And once created, the doctor is free to log in any number of times, anytime in future. So the moment he logs in, he will get the complete details about the list of people who are visiting through the patient ID. Here you have seen in front of your screen that we have got the patient name as well as the patient Aadhaar number and mobile number for the addition of a new patient data into the existing system. So for example, here I have added a patient by name Sachin Tendulkar, where I have got his Aadhaar number clearly added, and once I give the date of birth, the patient will be successfully registered. Now to retrieve his data, for example, he is already visiting us. When we retrieve the data, it will clearly give you the detail about what Sachin Tendulkar is all about, what is his age, what is the blood group, what are all the problems that he had already, and what are all the medicines that had been given to him in the previous visit. The report will be generated. Now the next sequence is, I have given a card to a person by name, for example Sachin, and the card is inserted in front of you and the option is pressed as 1. So to get the previous report, you need to press 1 and you get everything in front of you. Second mode is diagnosis mode, where you just insert your card in the machine that we have got and you need to press 2. The moment you press 2, it will ask you for the symptoms to be entered, and you are presented with a set of 50 symptoms that you can see in front of you right now. So out of these 50 symptoms, we need to just enter you with 5 symptoms with which we can identify what is the disease that you are having or what is the disease you may likely have. So I have entered 5 symptoms here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 18 something, and it detects it as a disease related to body temperature, and it has also prompted you to use the thermometer. The thermometer is connected, I mean the temperature sensor is connected in the system, and you need to just keep it as I have shown you just before few seconds. And the body temperature is measured right now, and your body temperature is above the normal body temperature and it is feverish for you. Also, we would like to measure your heartbeat. So we have got a heartbeat sensor here, and it will prompt you to keep it like what we are doing right now in front of you. And the moment it is done, it will measure the heartbeat properly, and the heartbeat is also recorded. Now, with this data of the heartbeat and the temperature, we could identify that you have some serious issues related to your body temperature, or is it a normal temperature which is running high due to some reasons, and will it be treated with the simple paracetamol and some other medicines. So over a period of time, for about half a minute, this heartbeat sensor data will be acquired into it, and you can see that in front of you. Heartbeat will also be recorded as 76, beats per minute is recorded as 76, so the pulse is normal. So since the temperature is just higher, we have suggested you to take a paracetamol tablet and a B complex tablet for neutralizing the effects that are caused by paracetamol. And we are also getting you the cost that you need to spend towards buying it, and your card already has got an amount of say 100 rupees already in it. We will deduct it from it. Right, whichever tablet has been prescribed to you will be immediately disbursed to you through our system. The system will give you the tablets, and most importantly, the tablets that you are bought, the amount that you have paid, everything will be recorded as data in our system. When you come for the next time, or when you want to see what you have purchased as a record, you can immediately see it in front of you. This is such a simple machine where we have got the data also clearly stored in the cloud, and then whenever you need, it can be retrieved appropriately and it is updated. You can see the schema here. We get the data from the machine, upload it, and the same data can also be referred by the doctor if he wants anytime. So we have a end-to-end system where we disperse tablets, we suggest tablets, we update data, and most importantly, we store data also. Now, to test our system to be free from errors, we have tried few test scenarios. Case 1 is here. I am inserting a dummy card which has not been registered in my system. So the moment you insert it, it will not be recognized and you are safe. Only when you are already registered in the system, you can get in. Case 2 is here now. So you can see that I am just getting into case 2 where I enter number 3. Number 3 is not an option. Number 1 is an option for report. Number 2 is an option for diagnostics. Whereas when you press number 3, it won't work. Now, case 3, third testing, where
what do I do is very simple. I am trying to buy medicine or I can leave ADM. If I press any other code other than this, I won't be regarded as the input won't be regarded as an appropriate input. Now the third one, when it comes to the symptoms, I press 1, 1, 2, 3 and 11. So see that I have re-entered one symptom twice, 1, 1. So it is not an appropriate input as far as the machine is concerned. So it will ask you to enter a correct input. So these are all the simplest of the test scenarios that we have tried to make sure that whatever system we have got is working fine. Now, also as an additional safety measure or additional recording measure, we record the face of the person who is going to enter and use the ADM. So that has a clear storage done. And now the next point is very simple. Whichever person is using, that person will have an Aadhaar number connected to it because we have stored it that way. So we are now storing the details of the Aadhaar number, and you can also see in front of you that when did you log in, all those details are stored in the Adafruit cloud. It can be referred anytime, and it's a very friendly approach, and it is a very safer approach as well to understand how many people are using, to either increase the features or to make sure that whatever we are doing is right. So this will help us in understanding the best practices whichever we have proposed and whichever we need to follow in future. Thank you.
So how was it? You saw the way the tablets were dispersed, right? It was all done with a very simple Raspberry Pi based unit where we were creating our own algorithm, and the algorithm was able to understand the symptoms, and it was able to diagnose. We have a lot of villages in the country where we still have a lot of problems with respect to availability of doctors for diagnosis even. So we are not going to replace doctors, but we are going to help doctors at the places where they cannot travel through this remote kind of system. So in the smart city setup, this also is an sustainable initiative. So we can create wonders in the smart city initiative. So to conclude it quickly, in another 2-3 minutes, I would like to conclude it and take your questions. So to conclude it quickly, you need to understand we have covered a journey today. So from the challenges in the waste management, how do we innovate in the health, in the environmental sustainability, better quality of life, everything. So smart waste is equal to smart city health. Remember it, smart waste is always about smart city health. Waste is a hidden but a critical part of any infrastructure. A city cannot truly be smart if it is drowning in waste. Clean, efficient waste systems improve public health, livability and sustainability. So importance of the technology adoption is so much here. Adapt IoT, AI, robotics, blockchain, data analytics, and make sure we integrate it into the systems to ensure we are able to get the best things. It is always people plus policy plus tech. It is not one. It is not just policy which can get you success. It is not just people which can get you success. It is not just tech which can get you success. Combine all three, you will be successful. We have got global case studies that we have discussed. I have shown you case studies which I have built on my own. That way you can understand the impact that you are bringing on the table. Future is always a circular economy. Future lies in designing cities where waste becomes a resource. The circular economy model ensures reduction, reuse, recycling, recovery, making cities very sustainable and very resilient. So understand what one can change, what one change that can make today is going to be the greatest impact that you are going to bring tomorrow with respect to waste management. If you are not handling waste properly, whatever you think as waste could as well become a threat for you in the future. So handle waste with care, handle waste with future in thought, and we cannot leave the world with a lot of carbon footprints alone for our next generation to come and get cursed. For them, the Apple phones or the latest of the AI solutions are not the ones that we should just leave. We need to give them a space where they get clear air, clean air, fresh water, and livable city. If we are not giving them that, we are cursing them with all our inabilities in terms of providing all these things. We should, we must, we have to look into this not from today's perspective, but from tomorrow's and future's perspective. I hope the session was interesting. If you have any question now, please go ahead and ask me. I'll meanwhile display my QR code once again. You'll be able to scan and you will be able to be in touch with me. I'll be very happy to help you. I'll be very happy to deliver lectures if you want me to do. Whatever help you want, let me know. Whatever little I know, I can really share that with you. So I have authored about 54 books till date with various publishers like Taylor and Francis, Wiley. All those are not edited volumes. They are created volume. They are written volumes. So I just show you my QR code once again. Wherever you need help, please pull me in. I'll be very happy to support your students. Very happy to guide you in case you need anything. That's it. So if you have any questions, please go ahead and ask me. I'll be very happy to answer that before I take leave for the day. I know it's a Saturday where you've got a lot of other works popping up. So let me know if you have any questions. I'll be very happy to answer it.
I'm a PG graduate in Power System Engineering, and I started my career as a teacher. I was a teacher till 2011, and I was working with SSN College of Engineering, and little bit here and there. I joined BGR Energy Systems in the year 2012, January, and till date I am working there as in a capacity of general manager. I am into nuclear power projects. We involved in construction of 2x7. Sorry, but this is my debut as an online lecture. Okay, little bit I am nervous also. I involved in 2x770 megawatt nuclear power plants at Kakarapar, Vayara, and at Rawatbata, Rajasthan, and Vayara is at Gujarat. Now I am involved in building 2x1000 megawatt nuclear power plant at Kudangulam, Tamil Nadu. And today I am with you all to present about urban innovation and smart city startups. And urban innovation is inclusive urban innovations. We will little bit, these slides are fully theoretical only. And the intent of this presentation is to make the participant understand what is urban innovation, what is inclusive urban innovation, and what are the requirements of SDGs, and how startups can help or how startups can contribute in realizing these SDGs. I'm a great fan of Albert Einstein, and this complete lecture is going to be dedicated to him. Okay. The first topic we will discuss is about inclusive urban innovation. When we talk about inclusive urban innovation, we want to understand, I want you all to understand what is the difference between urban innovation and what is inclusive urban innovation. Basically, urban innovation concentrates on development and the implementation of new technologies, processes, policies, and practices aimed at improving urban infrastructure, services, governance, and economic growth. Whereas if it is inclusive urban innovation, and also inclusive urban innovation is a subset of urban innovation, which emphasize and ensure equal access, participation, and benefits to all the population, citizens living in the locality. And also it must benefit all the group of people like lower income, specially abled, elderly people, women, and minorities, majorities, everybody. For example, to have an example to understand the difference between two, having a ATM, installing and commissioning a ATM machine in a locality is urban innovation. And what means inclusive urban innovation? A ATM machine, if I am going to install at a first floor of a building, it is not inclusive urban innovation, because a ATM machine at the first floor cannot be accessed by elderly people, specially abled people, and pregnant women, and so on. So you have to install a ATM machine which will be accessed by everybody. And focus. What is the focus of urban innovation? Urban innovation focuses on efficiency, sustainability, economic development, smart technologies, infrastructure, and improvements. Whereas inclusive urban innovation concentrates on social equity, accessibility, participation, participatory governance, reducing differences in urban services, and empowering underprivileged people. And same ATM machine. A ATM machine must be usable to a account holder in the bank who has a deposit of 1,000 rupees or 500 rupees or 5 lakh rupees or 5 lakh rupees, 5 crore rupees. It must not allow only people of certain group. It has to allow it has to be used by everybody. So the focus of urban innovation is to be efficient, economic development, and implementing smart technologies. Whereas inclusive urban innovation concentrates on providing this technology to everybody. And some examples that we can talk about urban innovation are smart city applications like IoT, big data for traffic management, digital payment systems, efficient energy grids, and green infrastructure. Whereas innovative, inclusive urban innovation concentrates on affordable housing for everybody, accessible public transport system, low cost healthcare services for all, skill development programs for marginalized communities. Objective of this urban innovation: enhanced urban performance. 2, innovation driven growth and sustainability. Objective of our inclusive urban innovation: ensures innovations reaches everybody, not leaving any population group without accessible to the things, promoting equality, social inclusion in development, and everything must be accessible and reachable to everybody. All for all is the objective of inclusive urban innovations. Who are the stakeholders? Stakeholders for urban innovation is government agencies, tech companies, urban planners, private investors. Stakeholders in inclusive urban innovation are local communities, NGOs, underprivileged groups, government bodies, social enterprises, and the citizens of the urban society. What will be the outcome of a urban innovation? So improved efficiency, economic growth, environmental sustainability. What will be the outcome of inclusive urban innovation? Improved quality of life, reduced inequality, enhanced democratic participation, and a place that will be eligible to accommodate all group of peoples, rich, poor, upper layer, lower layer, aged, kids, middle age, woman, male. So a inclusive urban development or innovation concentrates on quality of life, whereas urban innovation concentrates on efficient use of technology, efficient use of resources, economic growth, environmental factors, and all. So our governments, state or central, always concentrates and always will concentrate on a inclusive urban innovation. So what are the initiatives that our government of India has implemented for inclusive urban innovation? The first, everybody knows, it is Smart City Mission, in which the government of India has the intent to convert 100 cities into smart cities. And the second is Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, that is National Urban Livelihood Mission, which focuses on reducing poverty, urban poor households by improving urban poor households by providing skill training, self-employment opportunities, and improving access to social security and financial services. Mainly, if you see, when a urban innovation becomes a inclusive urban innovation, is only if there is a participation of the community. Community means the people of the people living in that locality or area. If it is not benefiting the people, any initiative or any innovation will become useless. So anything we are doing, anything is done, has to be as the people of the society has to get benefited. That is more important. So the intention for this day Nulam, this National Urban Livelihood Mission, is to reach everybody and lift everybody from the poverty and make them self-reliable. Okay. Next is Pradhama Mantri Awas Yojana. This provides affordable housing to everybody. And it is the intention of this mission is to give housing to all, but the intention was by 2022 housing to all, but we are in 2025, but we are reaching the targets, we'll see. And we also want this mission to get success also. Next, TOD. TOD is transit oriented development. So we see, actually, we see having a car and traveling in a car and to our office as a sophistication or a symbol of superiority, whatever it is. But lot of hurdles and lot of critical factors are affected because of using private transports. 1, fuel consumption. 2, pollution. 3, our risk. 4, wear and tear of the vehicle. So if we have, why we use a, second comes, why we use a private vehicle? First, not accessible to the public transport. Our we will live in a locality where public transport facility will not be there. So we have to use our own vehicle and go to the office. So this transit-oriented development policy concentrates on developing public transport facility like metro rail in populated cities and areas. So by which government aims to reduce the population of the, reduce the usage of private vehicles, urban resilience and climate adoption. This mission or policy wants, try to make the to create a secure environment for living. Secure environment means security against natural disasters, security against floodings, disasters caused because of all types of natural resources. So this mission concentrates on keeping the people of this citizen of a city or a population living in a city or a town to be secure and safer. Next, animal welfare in urban areas. Mainly, this mission concentrates on stray animals living in the city. So it involves in regulating, issuing licenses for the animals, and they monitor the population of the stray animals, and they try to keep the population of the animals in the control. Now, even the society have a debate over the stray dogs or community dogs, whatever it is. So this is again, this is also there is a mission which wants to regulate these activities also. Gender inclusive mobility. Here, having a facility, or implementing a facility which can transit people from one place to other place. A metro rail can do this very effectively and very optimizedly, but that must be accessible to everybody. For example, if a female doesn't feel security in a metro railway station while getting into the train or getting out of the train, then it will not be accessible for female. Second, if the metro railway station doesn't have a facility for specially abled people to reach the metro train, again, there is a deficiency. Again, kids, again, aged people, there must be a lift facility to take the people to there. So, yeah, this gender inclusive mobility. So all the systems, all the transportation systems which is implemented must be accessible or usable by all group of people, all gender of people, all age group of people, financial status, everything. So this mission ensures that the mobility system is accessible to everybody. Next comes the digital India. It's everybody knows it. The government of India wants all the governance, all the certifications, all the requirements for the citizen of country to be done through the digital mode, so that it can be effective, corruption will not be there, time will be saved, and even people need not want to travel in here and there. So Digital India mission is one which government of India wants to implement effectively and wants to be a global leader in that, so that the quality of life improves for the people of this country. Next, Skill India mission. This mission concentrates on arranging vocational courses, skill development courses, technical courses to youth and urban poor, by which they can enhance the employability and supporting, and this also can support self-employment and also can improve entrepreneurship. Next is Make in India. Make in India is totally to manufacture things in India which can give more employment to the people of this country, so that people will earn money, because of which we can eradicate poverty and improve the status of the life. Electric vehicle, not only electric vehicle, use of electricity, electric vehicles, solar power, hydrogen vehicles, all these initiatives. So one such example is electric vehicles, mainly to reduce population, to reduce dependency on fossil fuels, to have clean environment and economic usage of economic transit systems. Next is digital transactions using ATMs, UPI method of transactions between accounts and between people, and which we have practiced too, and which have become very effectively implemented in this country. Startup India, which concentrates on developing ecosystems by providing support, funding assistance, mentorship, infrastructure development to boost innovation and entrepreneurship in urban areas. So we can understand what is the impact of this startup India. Today, we are able to provide a startup company funded by provide people can launch a satellite in the space. This is the impact we have because of the startup India. So, and not only this, lot of successful startup companies are there in India. Even this spec makers, all are startups only. So a lot of success stories are there because of startup India, which is more successful. And I believe many startup people listening here also goes for having a startup in this country. World-class institutions. So in our ages, we were knowing about very good institutions, means it is not there in India. But slowly now we can see many institutions in this country also getting into global limelight, like IITs, NITs, and Indian Institute of Science. But if you can see in the last 2 decades, at least 15-20 years, we can see other than IITs and NITs are coming into limelight. For many other types of institutions which concentrates on particular scope only have came up, like IIIT, Indian Institute of Technology. 2 fantastic IITs are there, one in Hyderabad and another in Bangalore. Indian Institute of Mathematical Sciences in Chennai. It's a very good institution. And again, one more is there, Indian Institute of Science Education and Research. This institution many people doesn't know also, and which concentrates on only science-based studies like mathematics, biology, physics, chemistry. And one institute in Calcutta is having a computer science engineering department, which have a curriculum that can support curriculum on computer science, which can support science-based subjects. So this is a very good institution we have. So these are the initiatives which Government of India has taken or under progress to make a urban innovation into a inclusive urban innovations. Next is, what are the initiatives that Government of Tamil Nadu has taken? See, actually, don't feel it is I will have more policies or programs which the current government has been doing, because that comes into the mind actually. But there are many. It is not happening in the 5 years. There are many programs and policies which have been taken for long 25, 30, 40 years have made these innovations, urban innovations, into an inclusive urban innovation. I can remember during my childhood, there was, I can just remember a single light started glowing inside a hut house, and that was because of a scheme implemented by our late Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Dr. M.G. Ramachandran, who introduced that a free electricity connection to houses with single appliances. So if I have a single room and a single light, then electricity will be given to that house free of cost. No cost will be there. No cost for that electricity. So that in my village, I can remember in a single room hut, I can see a light glowing. I can remember the light glowing, and the impact of that cannot be valued at all. So many schemes, small people may speak like free scheme. Why government is giving free of cost everything? It is not. It is for making a urban innovation into a inclusive urban innovation. So many such schemes I have listed here. Kalanger Urban Development Scheme, which concentrates on developing cities, which is more more adequate and more supportive to for all people, for the group of people, all groups of people can live. Next is affordable urban housing and habitat policy, which concentrates on converting slums into converting slums, and Kudiyamuttu scheme, which concentrates on developing infrastructure for water and water bodies, free laptops, cycles, etc. to students. And a lot of complaints we see regarding this free cycle and free laptops, particularly free laptops. And these laptops are used by students for seeing films and YouTube videos. But I feel, actually, I can remember I worked with one of great professors, Sri Dr. Mathurji. People may know, who has read Electronic Circuit something by B.L. Mathur. He was my HOD during my days at SSN. Yeah, once I was very sad, actually. I was sad, and he was asking why you are sad. Actually, I was telling this is my 7th hour. During my 7th hour, no student is there in the class, and I don't know where they have gone. No student or a few students, he asked me, and I told 3-4 students are there. Then why not you taught them? Yes, I told for 3 students, other will be missing the classes. No. You have to respect the 3 students who are there in the class and teach them. That's what he told. Same thing, 100 laptop distributed, only 10 or 15 may used 10 or 15 students would have used very effectively, and that would have helped for their progress. That is enough. That is enough. It becomes a inclusive urban innovation, and it doesn't make it anyway wasted. It is not given free of cost. It is an investment. Free cycle is an investment on the student, who can go to the school, study, and tomorrow he can make this country proud, and he can contribute to the development of this country, and the other contribute to the development of the people, other people, actually. So it's a great scheme on my view. Free laptops. So having laptop in a society is urban innovation. When the laptop goes to is there in everybody's hands, it becomes inclusive urban innovation. The Tamil Nadu Urban Habitat Development Board again concentrates on this people, housing arrangement for the people. Chennai Smart City, extension of Government of India's Smart City only. Again, Samatavapuram scheme is a great, on my view, or in a general view, it is a great scheme, which accommodates all category of people, or all caste of people. The people belongs to all caste. Samatavapuram scheme. Tamil Nadu Urban Flagship Investment Thing, which invites investments, supports startups, supports industry development and infrastructure development. It's a again Magalir Vidiyal Payanam. Yes, zero bus ticket travel scheme for women made urban innovation into a inclusive urban innovation. I don't have doubt on that. Very supported, fantastic scheme. Amma Unagam, Amma canteens, which provided food at affordable rates or a very minimal rates. Chief Minister's breakfast scheme concentrates of it gives breakfast for the government schools kids studying in the standards 1 to 5. Again, a great scheme. Midday meal scheme. You cannot believe how what this scheme has changed actually. How this scheme has changed the society actually. It's a great impact. A big study can be done on this midday meal scheme, which was first implemented in 1982 in Tamil Nadu, and today it is followed by all over the country actually. It's really a good scheme. Old age pension schemes, which gives financial freedom to the old people, which gives financial security to the old people, which makes urban innovation into an inclusive urban innovation. Kalanjar Magalir Urimai Togai scheme, self 1,000 rupees for a female at home. Again, financial dependency on themselves, financial security, and belief in themselves to do something. It's a very good scheme again. Self-help groups. Suya Udavi Kulu gives supports for self-employment. Groups are found by female in a society. They financial banks are giving financial help to them. They can do self-employment and they can generate financial assistance to themselves. Makkal Marundagam, where poor people access to all good medicines, everything you can get it. Vidudorum Mudalvan, again, health facility coming to home. Again, a very good innovative scheme. 100 units free scheme, free agriculture, electric connections. All this having power and used by only privileged people. Privilege, I mean, is not caste or community. I mean those who have money and those who have not money. So having, if it is sold for, if power is sold for money, only people who have money can use it. But this 100 unit scheme, it is a urban innovation which makes everybody to use it. So converting urban innovation into an inclusive urban innovation. And the free connections to farming. And maybe people who are there in town, who grown up in town, and who kids now will not know the impact of this actually. I was in a village. I remember electric bills are paid after pledging gold in the no banks are there. That too, local lenders will be there. Gold will be pledged to them. Then only people were able to pay this electricity bills to the TNEB for pump set motors in the field. So this free agriculture connections, free connection for agriculture purpose was also a revolution, I believe into, and which made urban innovation into inclusive urban innovation actually. And this we have in the previous two slides, we were seeing about what are the initiatives that was taken by are there. There are few only. Many are there. We can list out many taken by Government of India as well as Government of Tamil Nadu. And other states are there. Here in Karnataka, we have this Indira canteens in place of Amma canteens. Schemes are there everywhere. Since we belong to Tamil Nadu, I concentrate on telling about the schemes in Tamil Nadu. Okay. Next, now what initiatives this public can have, public can get involved to make this urban innovation into inclusive urban innovation. First, community-driven housing actually. So here, slum, you can, this public, we can actually, if you see a road in a colony and a road in a slum, 100% it is different in this country. We know it. Again, drinking water facility in a colony and a drinking water facility in a slum area. Yes, true, there is differences. So as a public, we can have a community which we can involve ourselves into upgrading the facilities in a underprivileged area or in a, I can tell directly, as a slum also. So we can form cooperatives, and these cooperatives can involve themselves into developing these slums. This is one area where we can provide our involvement to make this urban innovation into a inclusive urban innovation. Then civic tech platform. So we can participate. A public can participate in budgeting the requirements of that area, and reporting, developing apps which can report the issues, and many other things, planting trees and cleaning garbages, anything. We can do a lot of things in civic tech platforms actually. Next, urban mobility, sharing the resources which we have with the others, with others who don't have. Dropping a kid to a school while traveling to our office, all are there. Many things we can do under this category, urban mobility. Waste and recycling, this one area we can volunteer ourselves in a very simple way. We need not want to step out of the houses. Just we have waste at our house. If you can develop a house with zero waste, that will be a great contribution by everybody to this inclusive urban innovation. For example, actually, first thing, we accumulate waste every day. Instead of putting all the waste together into a single dustbin, if you can develop waste, if you can segregate waste into organic and inorganic, that is waste that can get decomposed, recycled, or we cannot do anything with something. So if you can segregate this waste like this and you give it outside, that will be a great volunteer you are doing to this community or society actually. And one more thing, simple things we can do and contribute to this society. While purchasing a pen, don't go for a use and throw pen. Go for a refillable pen. Please think about, you are purchasing a use and throw pen for 5 rupees, using it, when it is not writing, we are throwing out. Can you imagine, or can you think a while, when this pen you thrown out will get decomposed? It will happen hundred of years afterwards. So just like this, you can reconstruct your style of living so that you can reduce the waste. And please try to use recycling things which can be recycled. In particular, I want to not to use plastic bags. Even I don't recommend you to purchase a chocolate which is covered with plastic paper actually. Please think about what will happen to the plastic paper after you eat the chocolate. Things are there, it is very alarming. Everywhere it is polluted. As the great actor Kamal Haasan tells, Chennai was in between rivers, 2 rivers, Kuvam and Adayar, and today there are 2 big ditch canals flowing inside the Chennai, Kuvam and Adayar. So the greatness goes to our generation only. We made 2 rivers like this. So and full of plastic and full of garbages only. And don't throw plastic, don't throw garbages wherever you think. And just I want to share a small story. When I was traveling in a bus from Chennai to Vellore. That time I bus was just going to start, so I could not have my dinner, so I purchased a packet of dinner, had inside the bus itself, and put it into the cover. It's a plastic cover only, obviously, and I tied it and kept near to me, near to my legs. One of the co-passenger also had his breakfast. He also finished it, took all the waste, put it inside the plastic cover only. He tied it neatly and kept inside the bag. Actually, the difference is I also have not thrown it outside. He also have not thrown it outside. But I kept it near my legs. He kept it inside his bag. By doing this, he ensured that waste is not going to be thrown out anywhere. It will go to the dustbin only. Same I learned from him. And this is how we must not throw any. You can see people throwing here and there from the bus. Don't do it, please. Throw it in the dustbins. Possible you reduce the waste or make zero waste. Next is inclusive healthcare. Just I want to tell you, inclusive healthcare. Just mobile health clamps and telemedicine startups. So this, as an engineering students, it will be difficult, but this can be possible for medical students who can have camps in underprivileged areas where low income group of people are living. They can have camps. They can share their phone numbers so that the people can call and take the consultation of the doctor. So we can in our locality, few doctors are there. We can make a group, or we can make a app through which these people can communicate with these doctors and get the consultants. This also public can do it. Urban farming and green drives, rooftop gardens, tree plantations, or 2 things which we can do, and which will give you more food security and less dependency on others, which will make you very self-sufficient. And this innovation, this is an urban innovation, which will become your participation, your involvement will make you inclusive urban innovation. Digital literacy, a known skill, teaching to others, conducting small hackathons in our hackathon. Why hackathons has to be done by colleges only? Hackathons can be done by a community also, can be done in a society also, which can give input to lot of new innovations actually, or new products also. Inclusive education, NGO-led learning centers, edutech for slums. There is two thought process about this entrance exams for admissions to medical colleges, very renowned institutions, everything. But whatever it is a government policy under implementation, and we have to follow it. We are citizens of this country. That accepting or not accepting, going against it or not going against, are all different stories. But if it is there existing, we have to facilitate ourselves. You students, teachers have skills in mathematics, have skills in physics, and can teach 1 or 2 students for getting into this or attending this entrance examinations, and at least make them comfortable in their subject. That can be done. Many NGOs are there. We can join with that NGOs to help them. Agaram is one such NGO which is supporting education to the underprivileged people. And art and place marking, by having signboards everywhere, educating people for inclusive development, giving them knowledge about what is there, what is not there, how can they get involved into the governance to get their work done. Everything can be placed or thought due through this signboards, arts, and community spaces. Everything. Even we have a association here in our Nagar. I never seen the gates are open. So that shows how much public are involved or participating in inclusive urban innovations actually. And we feel that 2 days in a week, when work is not there, or college is not there, that is for sleeping for the whole day and just taking rest. It is not so. That 2 days are for you to go to a theater, connect with the society, go to a park, connect with the society, go to your association, connect with the society, speak to the kids near in your community, and get involved in their thought process. Possible change their thought process, possible improve the thought process. Everything can be done. So this 5 days is for self, or job, or education, and 2 days you can dedicate to this community or society or this country, after having 8 fantastic hours of sleeping and having a good food, no matter it is. So that many initiatives by public is required to make a urban innovation into a inclusive urban innovation. And here comes what are the initiatives that industry and business community do for inclusive urban innovations. Projects, CSR projects, so which concentrates on housing, sanitation, and education. You know it actually. Many companies like Wipro, Asim Premji University in Bangalore concentrates more on education. HCL Technologies have SNU University and schools which concentrates on education for underprivileged kids. And colleges, they have a lot of scholarships, they have a lot of quota for rural students. So education, housing, a lot of private companies funds for our housing development, sanitation in the area. Everything is done by these industries. Then smart infrastructure, IoT, energy efficiency, e-mobility, all facilities industry can provide to the people so that people are accessible to that. Urban mobility, metro partnership, EV fleets, accessibility, like connecting metro stations to their company places. Metro, all industries are not near to the metro stations, so they operate their own vehicles to connect their offices with the metro stations. During that travel, they can accommodate the public also. That way they can improve the urban mobility. Everything. Healthcare programs, many hospitals, many big organizations go for affordable insurance, telemedicine. Everything is happening. Green business model, waste to energy, renewable adoption, skill development, training poor people, needy people, jobs for marginalized youth. Happening. Everything is happening. True. Again quota for female candidates. Many companies like Siemens, Schneider Electric are implementing 40% quota for female. So and to make gender equality, everything, digital inclusion, internet access, fintech, and fintech for unbanked people. So giving financial technology, helping them to open an account. Everything is there. We can industries are making public-private partnership, joint smart city projects, and equal employment opportunities in all sectors for women. So I know in my ages, in a company, female, there are different departments, projects, project, engineering, testing, manufacturing. Female you can see in projects, female you can see in engineering, but no female you can see in testing team, commissioning team, or manufacturing teams. But today female is there in all the teams. So company has removed all the barriers, and they opened all the divisions, departments to women to work into, and given opportunities in all the sectors. So industries can can support to become a equally accessible environment or a society. So next is, what are the initiatives that academic community can do? So academic community means academic institutions that can make urban innovation into a inclusive urban innovation. All actually, you see, urban innovation can be made by government bodies and big investors. Only the other people, academic, industry, students, people can make this urban innovation into a inclusive urban innovation. So what way our academic community can concentrate? So the first is research and innovation hub. IIT Chennai is a great example for this, which has become a hub for this research and innovations. Okay, so it can develop smart city technology. What are the technology required for smart cities? Sustainable solutions for smart cities, and it can develop low cost housing facilities, low cost power facilities everywhere. So this education institutions can concentrate on doing plenty of things to provide solutions for all the problems in the society. Skill development, yes, all teachers are there, knowledge people are there who can give training to youth and underprivileged communities. So there is a program in Tamil Nadu, IIT to all, but we cannot go into BTech and BS courses or MTech and MS courses. But there are courses in IIT which a student can join without a JW score, or a student who is studying in a government college can undergo and improve their skill set. So the institutions can develop, have opportunity to give training to the youth and marginalized communities. Even actually, it was a good college. I was working with SSN College of Engineering, and students, there is a 20% rural quota in that college. But I seen rural students that time who come into the college, get a admission, come, but could not know to operate a laptop or a computer. They doesn't know how to open a C file and type the C. Now it is Python. In that day when I was teaching, C was there, C++ was there, Java was there. So they doesn't know how to type the program and run the program. So we students and the teachers can go to schools. Many colleges are adopted government schools, I know it. This VIT adopted nearly 5-6 schools in Vellore district, and SRM adopted nearly 7-8 schools in Chengalpattu district. So these colleges, universities adopt even SSN adopted nearly 6 schools in this Kelabakam area. You do this education institute, academic community do things. But even without the involvement of institutions, students can do, teachers can do small things, training youth and marginalized communities, community outreach. Okay, you can outreach for, you can have camps where you can educate the people. What are the government schemes available? Many people in village doesn't know this first graduate subsidy given by the government itself. So you can educate the people what are the schemes, education, or how to start a small business, a small industry, MSME, or whatever it is. So just list out the government schemes are available, and to the public, even this solar panels, 75,000 subsidy by central government, many people doesn't know. You can reach out, you can have a campaign, you can tell the people to register for it. This all are community outreach, what academic institution can do. And policy support, education policy, there is a this here we are central government has implemented a education policy. State government is having a different education policy, and other difference of opinions are there. Academic institutions can guide both the governments and come to a conclusion what has to be followed, what has to not to be followed. And this capability is with academic institutions only. This can be done. Policy support to the government, and help governance, and living labs actually. If you see now, campuses is a mini town or a mini city. We have college. Every college have a school, and a college have a example, your study world academy has every type of arts and science, school, college, engineering, everything is inside. Again, have a quarters, have road, have shops, everything is there. It is a mini town or a mini city only. A academic institution can develop that campus as a smart city model and show to this country, this is how the smart city model must be. You have to make this into a bigger size to make a actual city into a smart city. It can be a living lab actually. You can put a lot of research you can do on that. You can develop each, and you can make an ultimate model into that. And green cities, plant trees, please. You make a green, eco-friendly campus. You make a lot of things you can do on this area also. Cultural inclusion, already we discussed it. Global collaborations, get practices, show your best practices to the world. You can do it. Skill development and community colleges, and adoption of government schools. These are the things what you can do to the community, what a academic institution can do to the community to make urban innovation into a inclusive urban innovation. Next is now comes to sustainable development goals. This is what SDGs are. Actually, this startups, how startups can work on this sustainable development goals is our main intention also. So this, what does SDGs concentrate on? No, see, if you, there are 17 SDGs. While we are reading all these 17 SDGs, you can feel that we have covered all the points before. And when you study all these 7 SDGs, you can understand why a government is implementing one particular scheme for this people and for this community. No poverty. Amma canteen. I'm sorry. No poverty. Employment. Skill development. First graduate subsidy, 3% or 5% quota for female at IIT, and lot of schemes you can see. And reservation in education institutions, reservation in government jobs, all this to end the poverty only. So this, how can you end the poverty? One, by making a person earn money, you can end the poverty. How to make a person earn money? One, educate the person and give him a job, or if he is not in the age of getting into the school, you develop his skill and make him to earn money. This is the only thing you can by which you can go out of poverty. And for giving jobs, you must have industries, you must have projects. So if you see all the projects all the industries, what for we are asking, and we are getting from foreign investment to develop the industrial, have a industrial development, is to have have jobs and give employment to the people and bring them out of the poverty. This is the first point. Second, zero hunger. Zero hunger. End hunger, achieve food security, improve nutrition, and promote sustainable agriculture. First, promote sustainable agriculture, free electricity. Central government has implemented 6,000 rupees per year to farmers, and lot of schemes for dipping water dipping system. Lot of schemes are there to promote the agriculture, and many is required. It is less only, we agree with, but government is both the governments are working on to promote sustainable agriculture. Second is end hunger. Amma canteens, public distribution system, a lot of all food at temples, everything is to support to end hunger. Achieve food security. Only by improving sustainable agriculture, we can go achieve food security, improve nutrition. Midday meal scheme at schools, breakfast for 1 to 5 students, all to improve this nutrition only. Good health and well-being. Ensure healthy lives and promote well-being of all at all ages and all categories. Yes, government hospitals, super specialty hospitals run by governments, primary health centers, Veedudorum Maruthuvam, Mudalvan Marundagam, all the schemes, whatever it is. I remember Tamil Nadu government schemes, even central government is doing this. All these schemes, and insurance to all, medical insurance to all the people, all to meet this good health and well-being SDGs only. And lot of startups are there in this area also. Quality education. Ensure inclusive, equitable, and quality education and lifelong learning opportunities for all. First, quality education. Good for quality education, you need good institutions. Government is totally working on this to give everybody a quality education and opportunity for all. Reservation ensures that opportunity for all, and inclusive. First graduate subsidies, all the many subsidies are there, which makes you ensure inclusive, equitable, and quality education and lifelong learning. Libraries in all district headquarters gives you lifelong learning opportunities. Gender equality, achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. Lot of even IIT has a 5% quota. Lot of quota reservations are given to female to get a gender equality. Even private organizations are working on it. It will take time, but it has to happen. And a lot of initiatives are done on it. Clean water and sanitation. Everybody must get water, and every place must have sanitation. And it must be to all the people, in spite of the locality, area, slum, colony, whatever it is, it has to get the same. And government is working on it. Central government has achieved good results on it. Already Tamil Nadu, nearly everywhere drinking water is available, but whether it is drinkable or not, we have done it. We have polluted all the water bodies and everything, and we are afraid of drinking water given by the government. So we go for bottled water. Till you see in Kerala, you cannot see bottled waters in Kerala. Everybody will be using drinking water given by government only. But Tamil Nadu or many other states, I could not find. Everybody goes for mineral water cans. affordable and clean energy, affordable and clean energy, energy, that's 100 unit free scheme, which makes energy very affordable, which again LPG cylinders to everybody on subsidized rate to underprivileged, makes them to use clean energy. Otherwise, they were using wood for cooking and all. And this washrooms, toilets for toilets. You know how villages were. That also everything comes under this categories. SDGs, decent work and economic growth. People must do work which is very decent. We must not involve human to work to do indecent works and all. That is already we have eradicated people doing indecent works, and that is also one requirement for SDGs. Industry, innovation, and infrastructure. The infrastructure which is made must be inclusive and sustainable. Actually, what is sustainable? The infrastructure what we build must not be for this instant or for next 5 years. The infrastructure what we are trying to build must be sustainable, and it must cater the needs for next 25-30 years. Reduced inequalities, reduce inequality within and among the countries. The category like developed countries, developing countries, developed countries. This inequality has to reduce, and every country must be called as a country actually, or a nation. There must not be a adjective before this nation or a country, developed country, undeveloped country, underdeveloped country. So this has to be bridged, and every country has to be called as a country only. This reduced inequalities. For that, we have to work on small area, and we have to work on the country, and we have to make equal to others, or and make others also equal to us. This is more important. Then sustainable cities and communities. Make cities safe. You have developed all the infrastructure. You have the housing societies. You have roads. You have water. You have current. You have metro. Everything. But the city is not safe or not inclusive, then sustainable, then it will not be of any use. So we have to make a sustainable city, and including all the communities, and it must be available for everybody, and it must be all to all. Everything must be available to everybody. That's more important. Then responsible consumption and production. Okay, you must consume what you want. Don't consume more than what you want, or don't store more than your requirement. Don't store for 5 years. Don't store for 10 years. Store for at least have your limitation to store for a month or a year. That's all. So once you store more, that you are stopping one other person to consume it actually. So because of the storage only, the value, the cost of the products increases. So purchase what you want and have what you want. Ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns. Consuming patterns also more important. Production also more. You cannot produce more if there is no demand, and you cannot produce less when there is a demand. So a pattern for production or pattern for consumption, everything is required. And you cannot, since available, don't consume more. Again, you consume what you want. Don't consume more than what you want. That's more important. Climate action, urgent action as to climatic change, which have a great impact on the climatic patterns, and the climatic patterns also started damaging the society, taking the life of the people. So it has become very, very, very critical now. So we all has to concentrate. We all has to develop something. We have to make a startup to take action on climatic changes. This is also one area which people has not concentrated, which we are not bothering about. This is also one area where, and you can see a lot of actions are taken on this area also by the governments and industrial people. Life below water, please conserve oceans, seas, and rivers, which are very, very important for a balanced earth actually. Don't make this oceans and sea convert them into a dustbin. Just try to preserve that. Try to don't put waste into this marine resources. Have a lake which is clean as a lake. Don't make it as a dustbin. And please, life on earth, protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of ecosystem, forests, and biodiversity loss. Just stop cutting trees, plant trees, have good forests, have good oxygen, and live a beautiful life. So very, very important. Life on land has to be very secure and very sustainable. Peace, justice, and strong instructions. This is also one area more startups are required, because which is not known to the public. We don't know what are the laws available in this country, what laws are applicable for what things. That is also one reason why a lot of mistakes are happening. So once we can make the laws known to the people, we can reduce the mistakes happening, and it will give more peace to the people actually. And for this, we have to make a very strong digital platform or a technical more advanced technical app which can easily, like a YouTube, so that people can use it actually. It must be usable to the people. So this is where one startup can be done actually. Peace, justice, and strong institutions. Partnership for the goals. So all these goals we can do only by partnerships, and doing individually possible, but partnerships will ensure doing everything actually. So these are the 17 SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. If done, this universe will become more inclusive to live actually. And and all are doable and all are achievable. So I just had two cases which can be developed into a startup. One is just I concentrated to this second one, zero hunger. All these 17 points will have can be done with can have a option for multiple startups. So I go with zero hunger, and the second is waste segregation. This startup for excess food collection and distribution. You have to there is a scope for this to have a startup. How many people here know about Friends to Support? I don't know. This Friends to Support is a website where it is there. It is internationally that international data is available in this website. Friends numerical to support. Okay, this is the website name, which gives the details of blood donors in all the cities, area wise. Every area. If you want Coimbatore, Gandhipuram, O positive, you can get it. Coimbatore, A positive, you can get it. Area you cannot get. Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu, Coimbatore, A positive, you can get it. India, you can get it. So Visakhapatnam, O negative, you can get the details. Donors available in Visakhapatnam and who are available to donate. All details will be available with the phone number, address, everything is available. You can contact and you can avail the services of that person. Same way, we can have a startup which can collect the excess food available at different places and which can be distributed. So the donors will be hotels, people's organizing functions like marriages, get-togethers, whatever it is, uh, even households who are having excess food and who are going to put into the dustbin. College hostels, school hostels, many places. This country is one where one place will have excess food, which is going to be wasted, and other place there are people who don't have one-time food every day. So these two places has to be bridged. So for this, you can develop a startup which can do this. So have there can be a whoever the donors can be canvassed and they can registered in this place. We are here. We will donate food for 50%, and details of the food which can be donated can be given as the input. So this all these details with all these details, the food can be collected from the places and it can be taken to the food collection center. Who will take this food? So we can involve volunteers. We can involve this facility providers like Swiggy, Zomato, Dunzo, everybody, even the postman who distributes post till 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, and they are ideal, and who knows every address and where it is. Post people, courier people, everybody can help. So some people can serve, do it as a service. Some people can do it for financial assistance also. And there must be ways how we can generate money from the money for this startup. So food will be collected at one place or in one locality, not to the whole city, at different locations in the city. There, without checking the quality, we cannot give it to people. Check for quality, whether it is at least basic checks we have to do, store it, and people has to know where people are there to take this food. That input can be given by the public, who can say there are 10 people here who need food, or themselves can enter. And for these, volunteers are required to know the details to whom food is required. And from this requirement, use the transportation. It can once we know where the food has to be distributed, we can have the startup can have the transportation, or again we can get the help of Swiggy and Zomato, and the food can go into the can be distributed to the needy. Yes, looks simple only, but you all know lot of data is required, lot of integration is required, and this can be a very good startup actually. I have given what are the social causes. We can reduce the food wastage, support for needy, environmental sustainability, community engagement. We are engaging the total community into a social cause. And who can do it? Encourage awareness campaigns, incentives for donors. We can announce money for who is giving food. Any incentives, volunteer programs, mobile app for easy donations, partnership with local NGOs and community groups. Again, here also, see, if you see in Western countries, during admissions, for students who have done a lot of social work during the school days, will have a credit for getting admissions. So similarly, we can also introduce some credit systems in the colleges or schools, which will be helpful for their admissions to higher studies. Like that, some initiatives we can introduce, and we can take the help of such people to execute this. And how can we generate revenue Okay, hotels, if we are not collecting the food, this people who have a lot of waste food has to spend the money to dispose it. Like hotels out there, they want for disposing, they have to spend money. Instead, that money, at least 50% or 25% of the money, they can subscribe for collecting service free for from NGOs, government funding and grants. A lot of government funding is there for this, that we can get corporate sponsorships, data analytics services. Lot of by this we can collect lot of data where what food is wasted, why it is not wasted, everything. Lot of data will be available. With this data analytics services, we can also earn little money. So this one maybe there somewhere. I could not find a very effective system for this excess food collection and distribution. Second is waste segregation. Yes, it looks very simple, but have a lot of revenue and a lot of service we can offer to this community and society. Actually, if you see, there are a lot of announcement and advertisement by the government and the corporation that please segregate the waste and give it to the people. But whether we are doing, we are not doing. Again, if you see there are a lot of algorithms which are sorry, I have a mistake in this waste segregation. Okay, excuse me. And a lot of research has been done on classifications using artificial intelligence or machine learning, everything. Classification of fruits, classification of medical images, image classification, speech classification. Lot of research work has happened, but I could not find a lot of work that has happened on this wastage segregation. Only two classes. One is organic, another is inorganic. Organic waste can be compostable. Again, inorganic, where metal, paper, everything can be recycled. Second category. Third category, we cannot do anything with it. So there are only three categories where we have to classify. So we can have a system, we can develop. A lot of people can work on this. A group of people can work on this feature extraction and identification. Other people can work on using these features for classification. Again, a group of people can work on after classifying the waste, segregating the waste. And for segregating, we need a mechanism, maybe a small robo or a small ant-like structure, which can put it into a dustbin or a carrier according to the instruction by this artificial intelligence system. So this can become a very fantastic startup. And by doing this, lot of municipal corporations are there, lot of cities are there, where you can implement this, lot of revenue we can generate, and with a social cause also. The social causes includes environmental protection, public health improvement, resource optimization, technical empowerment, and also the bigger now today it is done by human beings. If you relieve that human being from this job, he will be doing some other productive job actually, and he need not want to touch the waste and everything by his hand. He can do it. So this will become a very good revolution if this startup comes up, and revenue generation possibilities, government contracts, pay per use model for industries. Yes, they are paying for human. You can have this for industries. Recyclable material sales. After getting this recyclable materials, you can sell it. You can convert organic material as composite sales. Data, again, what waste comes more? Data, maintenance and licensing actually. Once you supply the equipment or instrument, AMCs are there, repair is there, everything will come as a revenue to you. Contribution to inclusive urban innovation, smart wastage management, sustainable urban infrastructure, and environmental awareness,
employment opportunities. All this will contribute to the inclusive urban innovation. Outcome of inclusive urban innovation: healthier, safer, and cleaner urban living environment. Social empowerment through participation in meaningful initiatives. Improved economic well-being by supporting needy people and enabling sustainable practices. Stronger sense of community, responsibility, and sustainability awareness. Thank you all. Thank you all for listening, and thank you the management of Study World Educational Institutions for giving this opportunity. I was a little nervous, I know it, because this is my first presentation online, and really thank you for the patience you had. Thank you all.